Scientists used to believe that you were born with all the brain cells you would ever have. After that, you were basically just losing them faster and faster as you aged. We now know this simply isn't true. We actually continue to grow our brains throughout our entire lives, certainly in terms of connections between neurons, and possibly even generating new neurons well into old age. What's more, you have the power to change your brain. The process through which your brain grows and changes is called neuroplasticity. Your brain is full of neurons. When you learn a new skill, whether it's learning to walk or learning how to use the new operating system on your computer, you start to form new connections between neurons inside your brain, with electrical impulses firing between them. If you continue to use the skill, connections continue to grow between the neurons needed for that task. As neuropsychologist Donald Hebb put it, neurons that fire together, wire together. With practice and experience, connections get stronger, and eventually your brain even builds insulation, called a myelin sheath, around those important connections, which speeds up the transmission of electrical impulses in those neural pathways. You can compare this process of building new neural pathways with the process of building trails in the snow. When you first break trail through deep snow, the going is hard and progress is slow. But as you keep using a particular path, it becomes firmer and wider. Regular use maintains and strengthens the trail. The more you use it, the easier it gets. Conversely, trails that don't get used eventually fill in and become less passable. So it is with neuroplasticity as well. The skills that you don't use become rusty over time because you have stopped accessing those neural pathways. One takeaway from this research is that when you're working on a new skill and it feels very challenging, you can recognize that as the feeling of your brain working at creating new neural pathways. The more you use the skill, the stronger the neural pathway becomes, and the easier it is to use. To extend this analogy, if you come across an obstacle as you make a trail, you figure out how to remove the obstacle, or else you find a way over it, or even around it. Figuring out how to deal with the obstacle is how you figure out the best path to take. The takeaway here is that setbacks and mistakes are an integral part of the learning process. Remember, when a baby is learning to walk, we give them lots of encouragement, and we don't worry much if they fall down a lot as they learn. We know that falling is a setback that doesn't ultimately mean failure, even if it is frustrating at that moment. There is evidence to suggest that the more neural connections we can grow, the longer our brains can stay healthy as we age. So go ahead and pick up a new instrument, take a pottery class, and do more things that challenge your brain. It may feel like you're pushing through deep snow, but embrace that feeling. It's an important part of keeping your brain healthy and growing.